Well, hello and welcome back to Shane's DIY. Well, Starlink customers have been dealt another blow this week. The dreaded data caps we were all fearing will be starting in December, as some of you I'm sure have heard. We're going to have a 1 terabyte cap, and that's considered priority access. When beyond that, you get put on what's called basic access, where you will presumably see significant throttling depending on the usage in the area. If you want to get put where you stay on priority access, it'll cost you an extra $25 or 25 bucks, that'd be a lot, 25 cents per gigabyte. This is another setback we've experienced. At first it was the rate hike when they jumped us up from $100 to $110. Then we started seeing slower speeds. We all suspected that maybe that was some throttling going on. They wouldn't admit that. Now they are saying they're going to be throttling us, so that's a big bummer. And now, of course, we have the data caps, and that's a pretty significant problem. If you're a Starlink customer and you want to see what your data is, they now have updated the Starlink portal on the website. You're going to want to log into your Starlink account on the website, and you'll see you come to the first page where you'll have a manage button. If you click on this manage button here, that'll take you to another screen where you have these data usage that'll show you. And so I'm a little over halfway through the month. You can see that I'm obviously going to exceed my terabyte. But the blue bars here are your peak usage. That's what counts towards your cap. The gray bars are what you get between 11 p.m. and 7 a.m. and that does not go towards your cap. So any big downloads or big files you need to download, would be wise to do that at night after 11 p.m. But so this for me is going to be a problem. But so for example, what in my case looks to me like I'm about to go over by roughly 500 gigabytes if I keep on the same usage. That would cost me an extra $125 if I was to agree to the extra 25 cents per gigabyte. That's just not going to happen. So we're kind of bummed about that in our household. We got 6 people in my house, and we all use data every single day. So this is a significant setback for us. Most of us got Starlink because we're in rural areas where we've got limited options, and compared to the other options that we had, Starlink was a lot better. They had higher speeds, decent price for some of us. I know a lot of you in the cities have super high speed internet for almost nothing, but in my specific case, I did have a decent provider. I had basically the same monthly price as what Starlink started out to be. It was about $100 a month. Had reliable speeds, but they were significantly lower than what Starlink was promising. Starlink was getting well over 100 megabits per second, sometimes up to 200 for, at times. That's gradually dropped over time. So, that's not as good as it was. I was on I think a 40 megabit per second plan with my other provider, and it was pretty reliable and fairly consistent. I did not have a data cap on my old plan, which Starlink didn't either. So with the extra speed and the same price, Starlink just seemed like a good idea, and it worked pretty well for a while, but gradually it's just degraded in performance and cost, and now the data cap. That's quite a blow. So all the benefits that I had for moving to Starlink in the first place have pretty much all now disappeared. So I'm definitely on the possible group that may be doing a mass exodus here of Starlink. I don't know. What do you guys think? If you're a Starlink customer, are you going to be heading out the door for some other options? I don't know. I don't see how I can keep doing this with the way Starlink's performing and with the extra cost and now the data caps. It's kind of a deal breaker for me. So let me know what you guys think on that. And are you guys going to be sticking around, or are you going to hold it out and see if it works for you? I just don't know how I can with all the data that I use. I'm already trying to give everybody strategies to limit their usage. Change our YouTube videos to 480p instead of 1080p or 4K, obviously. Not letting shows play while you're not in the room, things like that, which we should be doing anyway. But it's definitely having to really give a lot of extra thought to your usage on a daily basis. But we just use a lot of data in this household, as I'm sure most of you guys do. So let me know what you think in the comments. And I don't know, Starlink's was exciting to start with, but now it's kind of going downhill.